Senior night in Sewell, New Jersey, here at Gloucester County Institute of Technology. I'm Mike Schuh, ready to bring you girls basketball tonight here at Gloucester County Institute of Technology in the Tri-County Conferences. Visiting Pitman, the Panthers face off with the Cheetahs of Gloucester County Institute of Technology. We've got a good one for you here in a non-division game between two Tri-County Conference schools that just 4 miles separate them, but the two teams have not played against one another since 2016. We'll toss it down to the lineups. We'll toss it down to the athletic director.
Your Panthers of Pitman. Number 11, junior Annabelle Sargent. Thanks, man. Number 14, sophomore Marissa Mitchell. Number 20, sophomore Maya Velary. Number 15, senior Elena Velary. And number 12, senior Reese Whitley. The Panthers are coach, Ms. Lashina Martin. And now, the starting lineup for your GCIT Cheetahs. Number 4, Stephanie Sam. Number 14, senior Erica Diamond. Number 45, senior Faith Collier. Number 2, senior Kira McKnight. And number 3, senior Grace Molinari. The Cheetahs are coached by Mr. Robert Icavone.
There's your starters. There's your starters for the two teams tonight. I'll run them by you once more. For Pitman, it'll be number 11, Annabelle Sargent, number 12, Reese Whitley, number 14, Marissa Mitchell, number 15, Elena Velary, and number 20, Maya Velary. For GCIT, you'll have number 2, Kira McKnight, number 3, Grace Molinari, number 14, Erica Diamond, number 4, Stephanie Sam, and number 45, Faith Collier. GCIT going with an all-senior lineup, at least to start tonight, here in their home gym on senior night. Great little ceremony prior to things getting kicked off here, where the athletic director here at GCIT, who was also your public address announcer, Mike McAleer, recognizing all the seniors, their parents, and kind of a classy move to it, recognizing the two seniors for the Pitman Panthers as well. Your referees tonight, Steve Baptist and Tom Amos. Those two gentlemen are ready to roll. Mr. Amos will be the one, Mr. Baptist will be the one with the basketball, tossing it up for the jump ball to get this one underway. GCIT comes in at 9-16 overall. The Pitman Panthers 4-17. Cheetahs win the tip, and we're underway. GCIT in white with the blue trim going right to left. Pitman in the orange with black numbers and some white trim going left to right. This is Sam outside the three-point line, flips it in towards Collier, slapped away. First turnover of the game, and Pitman has it going the other way. Elena Velary, number 15, the senior, tore her ACL 3 games into last season, but is recovered pretty much fully at this point. It's taken her a little while to get back into the swing of things. They feed it inside to her sister Maya Velary, can't finish. We've got a jump ball. Possession arrow will stay with the Panthers. There you see the head coach of Deptford, Lashina Martin. We'll talk a little bit about her as the day wears on. A former Gloucester County great player herself. Shot missed. Sam with the rebound, and she's on the run. Stephanie Sam into the lane. Layup no good. Missed it high off the glass. Quick outlet pass. This is Sargent. Sargent has her shot blocked, but the foul is going to go against GCIT's Grace Molinari, number 3. Molinari, the second leading scorer in the Tri-County Conference Royal Division, leading GCIT with 415 points this season, and 16.6 points per game clip for the senior captain. First free throw up and good for Annabelle Sargent, number 11. Second on the way, also good. Pitman has made, as a team this season, 145 free throws. GCIT, 147. And actually now Pitman, with those two, the two teams have the exact same amount this year at 147. Here's Molinari trying to go baseline. Little floater, she's fouled. And Molinari will shoot two. Grace Molinari, lots to say about this young lady. We mentioned she's the second leading scorer in the Tri-County Conference Royal Division, and that's a division that includes schools such as Clearview, Kingsway, Timber Creek, all the biggies. So it's a tough road for GCIT every season when you're facing some of those bigger name schools. And in fact, the Cheetahs 0-8 in division play this year. Molinari missed the first. Her second is on the way and good. 2-1 game. Pitman in front. Sargent into the lane to Maya Velary. Corner jumper off the mark by Reese Whitley. Rebound cleared by Erica Diamond. Diamond number 14 for GCIT. She and Molinari with similar long ponytails. Here's a three on the way, no good. Off the mark by Molinari from the corner. I should say Kira McKnight, pardon me. And Diamond with those similar hairstyles. Pitman with the ball. GCIT showing a little pressure and actually got the turnover. So GCIT will have it now. Stephanie Sam to throw it in. This is McKnight. McKnight, you see the long brace on her leg, and as she was introduced by head coach Rob Icavone, he mentioned that she had a knee injury that caused her to miss all of last year. Suffered that injury playing soccer. Here's Molinari kicking it out to McKnight. McKnight, another captain on this team, is tied up along the baseline. Pitman comes out of the crowd with it. Velary, Elena had to pick it up, lost her dribble, and then turned it over. Here's Stephanie Sam. Looking inside to Collier. Collier goes strong to the basket. Missed the first, got the offensive rebound, missed it again, kicked it back out, top of the key. Now into the corner to Grace Molinari. Molinari for two, that spills out. Ball is last touched by GCIT. Pitman turns it over. GCIT still with possession. Diamond back to McKnight. Now Molinari again, top of the key. Molinari gets to the line a lot, and we've already seen her shoot two. Here's a breakaway, and the layup no good. Rebounded, though, and scored by Maya Velary. First field goal of the game for either team, and it's a 4-1 Pitman advantage. 3 minutes in. Molinari. As GCIT goes with a 5-out offense here, spreading things wide against the man defense. Stephanie Sam, a little behind the back dribble, gets to the baseline, double team, now loses. The pass is deflected, she recovers it. Stolen away by Sargent for Pitman, and she's on the run, looking for a quick outlet. Broken up nicely by Molinari. Molinari 1-on-2, now GCIT 3-on-4 as both teams get into the paint. That pass is stolen away, trying to get it to Molinari. Maya Velary with the dribble. And we've got a timeout, full timeout for Pitman. So Lashina Martin wants to talk things over with her Panthers as we are just about midway through quarter number 1 here in this Tri-County Conference matchup. Again, Pitman comes in at 4-17 overall. GCIT 9-16. So 4-1 your score. After the Pitman timeout, Lashina Martin, the former Deptford star from the early part of this 21st century, was a All-South jersey choice 2 times, once a second teamer, once a first teamer in her senior year when she became the all-time leading scorer in Deptford history. That record has since been broken, but she poured in over 1,700 points for the Spartans as Pitman turns it over, so it'll be GCIT ball going the other way. A little bit of a sloppy start for both teams. Molinari directing traffic, trying to get it to McKnight, goes into the corner instead to Diamond. Back to Molinari, floater is no good. Collier with the offensive rebound, the putback is good. Faith Collier with her first basket of the night pulls GCIT to within 4-3. Here's Sargent. Gets it back at the top of the key. They're going to call a foul on Stephanie Sam with the reach in. It's going to be her first. GCIT 2 team fouls. Pitman with 1. Another foul. Sam unfortunately stepped into that one. She gets 2 quick ones there. So 3 team fouls for the GCIT. 2 of them on Stephanie Sam, the senior. She's been handling the ball quite a bit. We get a good look at Tom Amos, the referee there, who handed the ball to be passed in. Ball stolen away, but then we're going to have a travel, I believe. Yes, as Diamond ripped that ball away, but then went to the ground with possession of it, so that was a travel. And it will be Pitman ball underneath its own basket. Little zone here from the Cheetahs. Collier in the middle. Sam out high. Pass low to Maya Velary. It's loose. Scramble for it on the floor. We should have a jump ball, and we do, as Sam ties up Maya Velary. Great sportsmanship from the senior to the sophomore, helping her up, and it's going to be GCIT basketball. 4-3 here in the early going, as you see, and you see the team fouls 3-1 there. Grace Molinari, 1 point so far for the home team. Again, averaging 16.6 per game. She had 12 in the Cheetahs' last outing, a tough loss at Deptford, 37-25. She posted her season high in the game prior to that, Friday, February 18th, scoring 26 at Highland. Here's Sam into the lane, scooping layup, no good. Collier offensive rebound goes up. They're going to say she traveled. Tough break for Collier, and it will be Pitman basketball. Yeah, Molinari's 26 came in the Tri-County B semifinal, a loss at Highland. She scored 25 the game before that for the Cheetahs, and a win at Pennsville in the first round of the Tri-County B tournament. A little bit of an upset win for GCIT there. Jump ball is the call, and it will be Pitman with it under the basket yet again. Sub coming into the game for the Panthers. (15) Elena Velary comes in for 14. Marissa Mitchell. Velary lost the dribble, goes out of bounds. They're going to say it's going to stay with Pitman, poked out by GCIT. Reese Whitley to trigger the inbounds pass. She's averaging 10 rebounds a game. Number 12, Reese Whitley. Jumper from just inside the three-point line is no good. We've got a foul going down the other way, though. They're going to get Anna Wisniewski, number 5, with a push-off. That's going to be her first, team second. Here comes Molinari again, setting up the offense. Diamond looking inside for Collier. She can't handle it, out of bounds, Pitman ball. Sargent dribbles up towards the zone, dishes to her right. Shot no good by by Angelina Linder, who just checked into the game. Here comes Molinari the other way with some speed. Now slows it back up. Change of pace into the lane. She's bumped, no foul, loses the ball. Pitman with it the other way. Velary, that's Elena with it, gets it to Lindner. Lindner baseline pass and a nice little Euro step move by Sargent to get it to the basket. Pitman out front 6-3 here as we approach 90 seconds left to go in quarter number 1. Molinari to Collier. Collier back to Molinari, give and go, beautiful play, and the layup. It's an easy one for Molinari. She's got 3 points. And GCIT pulls to within 1, 6-5, Pitman out front. 3 ball is good. Angelina Lindner with the 3, and Pitman out front 9-5. Lindner averaging 4.3 points per game. 73 points this season prior to knocking down that 3. Sam looks baseline. Molinari, top of the key to McKnight. Her shot no good, rebound out of bounds to Pitman as it was last touched by Erica Diamond. Hold up a second as we've got a shoot a tie, and there's a Pitman player, Angelina Lindner's father, Mike. Mike is number 2 in University of Virginia history for career home runs. Was a great player at Gloucester Catholic, and prior to the game, Mr. Ikavone, the GCIT coach, mentioned him as he was speaking about having senior players leave his program. He coached him in, I believe, I think he said basketball earlier on in his career at Gloucester Catholic. Mr. Ikavone was an assistant at Gloucester Catholic for a number of years, as well as a freshman coach for a while there as well. Also spent 20 years coaching the girls program at St. Margaret's in Woodbury Heights. GCIT with the ball, going to hold it for the last shot, I guess, unless they get a good one. Molinari in the corner with it, dribbles back out, now goes baseline, tries to throw a bounce pass to Collier. 5 seconds left, Pitman on the run. Can they beat the buzzer? Layup is blocked, swatted away with 1.6 seconds left. Great defense there by Kira McKnight to swat it away. .6 left, Pitman gets it in, they got to get the shot off, and the buzzer sounds. Good defense by Stephanie Sam to prevent a shot from getting off. And after 1 quarter of action, the visiting Pitman Panthers out front by the score of 9-5. We'll step away and come back with the second quarter after this. You're watching high school girls basketball in the Gloucester County Educational Network. Back here for the second quarter of high school girls basketball in the Tri-County Conference. You've got Gloucester County Institute of Technology from the Tri-County Conference Royal Division taking on Pitman from the Tri-County Conference Classic Division. A little interdivisional matchup here for you. It's the last regular season game for Gloucester GCIT. The Cheetahs next will play on Monday, February 28th at Cherokee in the South Jersey Group 4 tournament. Pitman still has one more home game left on Friday, February 25th. They'll be playing host to Gateway in what will be their senior night. Pitman with the ball now. Maya Velary trying to get a pass across the court into the paint. Went awry, but Sargent scooped it up, missed the 3. Here comes Molinari on the run. She will pull up. Sub into the game is Brianna Gibson for GCIT. They loop the ball inside to Tania Scott. Tania Scott's layup is good. Scott checking in for her first action and gets a quick bucket, making an impact for GCIT. 9-7, Pitman out front. Molinari harassing Sargent. Now, Elena Velary, left-hand dribble across the front of the zone, looking to the baseline. Pitman swinging it around. You hear Coach Lashina Martin of Pitman telling them to keep moving it, keep moving it. Shot was blocked there. Maya Velary's attempt to swat it away. GCIT comes down with it. Sophia Molinari, number 10, is checked in to join her sister. Little layup there. Great cut by Brianna Gibson and a great pass by Molinari. So 2 subs into the game, making a quick impact for the Cheetahs, and they tied it up at 9. 3-pointer on the way. That's going to be short. Rebound by Pitman, but the pass is thrown away as Reese Whitley, again, 10 rebounds a game for her, pulled that one down but couldn't make the connection on the pass, threw it away. It'll be GCIT ball. Elena Velary will have a seat, number 15. Again, she's still kind of trying to round into shape, coming back from that knee injury. ACL and a little meniscus tear as well in there. Tried to get it to Gibson, running the baseline. Molinari's pass intercepted. Here comes Sargent on the run. Top of the key, fake the shot, slides it to the corner to Mitchell. Back to Sargent. Sargent guarded by Molinari. Molinari slides, pokes it away, and pokes it away again. She's heading into the hoop. Left-hand layup is good. And GCIT on the run. They've taken the lead now, 11-9. Great run for the Cheetahs here as they're in front. Maya Velary can't hold on to the pass. Here's Molinari again. Molinari layup, missed it. Rebound by Maya Velary. Here comes Molinari though behind her. Travel is going to be the call as Molinari defended that, forced Velary into a little bit of a trouble. And the turnover. GCIT to inbound. Molinari gets it to Sophia Molinari. So the sister combo, 10-3. Sophia to Grace. Back to Grace. Elbow jumper off the window, no good. Rebound by Whitley. Again, 10 rebounds a game for her, and she pulled down that one strong. Then got tied up. Pitman, though, will retain possession. Reese Whitley, a senior forward for this team, one of the 2 seniors on the Pitman squad, along with Elena Velary. This is Annabelle Sargent. Sargent averaging 4 points a game, the primary ball handler and point guard for this team. Just a junior. Molinari with a swipe, looking for the pass. Can't get it there. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by Ava Friel, who just checked into the game, number 20 for the Cheetahs. Sargent looking to her left, gets it back at the top of the key. It's Wisniewski out there. This is Maya Velary, harassed by Gibson. Baseline, Whitley, back to Velary. Her shot is blocked, but a foul on Brianna Gibson. Going to be her first as she got a piece of the arm of Maya Velary. We'll have Maya Velary shooting 2 here. Velary, the team's leading scorer this season, averaging about 9 points per game. Actually averaging, from what I've calculated, 11.6 points per game, I should say. She's made 64 free throws this season. Topped only by Grace Molinari on the other side for GCIT, who's knocked down 89 free throws this year and make it 65 on the year now for Maya Velary. Just a sophomore, 5'11" center. Second on the way for her is up and good. So Velary with 4, and it's a tie game at 11. Baseline pass to Scott was knocked away. Pitman on the run the other way. A little bounce pass into the paint. Oh, and they can't hang on to it. Ball's going to go out of bounds over the sideline. Good look inside for Whitley. And then she tried, that was actually Lindner who got the pass. Tried to get it to the cutter on the other side of the lane, but pass was a little too low, out of bounds. And the Cheetahs with it. Little double screen here up high for Molinari as they sealed off Sargent. Inside. Oh, an easy one for Tania Scott. She's got 4. And GCIT back in front, 13-11. Back and forth they go. Sargent with the right-hand dribble, runs into traffic. Molinari with a steal. Sargent gets it back, though. Well played defensively by Sargent. Now looking deep down the court. Oh, and a foul as Tania Scott lost her balance, tripped, and knocked over Reese Whitley, who was on the run. Would have had an easy layup. It'll be Pitman's ball on the baseline. Sub coming in. Elena Velary returns. She replaces Annabelle Sargent. Ball blocked away. Gibson with it, gets it back. And here comes GCIT. Left-hand dribble into the paint. Jumper off the window is good. Sophia Molinari, her first bucket of the night. She's got 2. And the GCIT lead, its biggest at 15-11. Dribbling into traffic, stolen away. Grace Molinari, layup is good and 1. As she is pushed from behind on the basket. Grace Molinari now with 5, looking for 6 on the free throw. Again, Molinari leading the team in scoring. 4.0 grade point average to boot. But she's got 9 20-point games this season, including 4 in her last 6. Seemingly on the way to another one here as she knocks down the free throw. That gives her 6 points here in the early going. And it's the largest lead of the game for GCIT, 18-11 now with 3:15 left to go here in quarter number 2. Lindner with it, now plays it back. Pitman gets it across the timeline. Velary trying to go down the baseline, ran into some traffic. Little pump fake in the paint, shot no good, but a foul. And we'll have Angelina Lindner going to the line. Foul's going to be on 25, Tania Scott. Lindner, 73 points in 17 games this season. I mentioned the story about her father and the GCIT coach, Rob Eichevon. Also, her father's father, so her grandfather, Mike Lindner, is well known by anybody that has been watching games on Gloucester County over the years. He used to call a lot of games for us in the Comcast days, as well as I believe he's even done some games here for GCN. So good to see the Lindner family on the athletic side of it instead of the microphone side of it. Missed a second. And it's an 18-12 lead for GCIT. 2:50 left to go here in quarter number 2. Little pump fake by Sophia Molinari. Grace Molinari, top of the key jumper, no good. Great rebounding position by Brianna Gibson. She couldn't pull it in, though. Goes off of her out of bounds. Pitman basketball. Gibson, a junior, plays guard and forward, a good leader on the court. Coach Eichevon said he's really going to be relying on her next year in her senior year. So when her senior night pops up, it'll be a big night for the Cheetahs. But that's a year away. This time, senior Grace Molinari has her shot blocked. Sister Sophia steals it, goes off the leg of Elena Velary, and GCIT recovers. Grace Molinari gets it in the paint. Friel tried to battle for the rebound, as it did Ava Vandergrift, is in there now, number 22. They couldn't convert. Pitman coming the other way. Maya Velary, that is, has it stolen away. 2 sets of sisters out here. Grace Molinari's pass intercepted by Elena Velary, and then she is tripped up. That'll be the second foul on Brianna Gibson. Gibson whistled for the foul, and Elena Velary down. You see she's got that brace on her knee. She's still kind of coming back from that torn ACL as well as a dinged up meniscus. I believe she's going to have to leave the game if they stop the game for the injury. So I think she's going to have to come out. Oh no, she's shooting. So it's a 1-on-1 situation here. It's the 7th team foul on GCIT. Didn't catch that right away. So she'll get a chance to shoot 1-on-1. Yeah, Elena Velary did that injury last year. She's a 4-year varsity player. She wasn't able to come back this season until January 8th, and then she had to get 6 practices in. So her first game with the Panthers was January 20th against Wildwood. So, like I said, still rounding into shape a little bit for her. But having her back was a bit of an emotional lift for the team to get the senior back out there. First shot is no good. So the score remains 18-12 in favor of GCIT. Big second quarter for the Cheetahs. Has gotten them the lead. That ball's off the leg of Pitman. It will be out of bounds to GCIT. Sub coming in. Annabelle Sargent comes in, replacing Elena Velary, who leaves the court a little bit slowly, favoring that right leg. Another player with the brace on the leg is Kira McKnight with the dribble there, gets it to Grace Molinari, brings it back top of the key. This is Ava Vandergrift. Molinari lost the handle with the left-hand dribble, and then we've got a foul. That's going to go against Ava Vandergrift. GCIT with 3 Avas, all numbered in the 20s. You've got number 20, Ava Friel, 22, Ava Vandergrift, and 24, Ava Frattini. So we'll have 1 and 1 here. And that's going to be Sargent. Annabelle Sargent. Misses the first. Rebounded, though, by Maya Velary. Strong. She's got it. She's tied up. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow will go the way of GCIT. Minute 20 left to play here in the first half. Great baseline bounce pass. Gibson, the recipient. She's got a couple of buckets, and a great pass from Ava Vandergrift, getting her in the post. Big lead now for GCIT is 8, 20-12. Maya Velary in some traffic, harassed, can't get the shot to fall. Pass stolen away the other way. Into the paint, layup is no good for Lindner, but she will shoot 2. Angelina Lindner, good drive, good steal, and 2 free throws coming her way. 9th team foul against GCIT already. Didn't catch who that one was on. I have to update my stats at halftime and cross-check. So Lindner shooting 2. This is her second year as a varsity player, the sophomore. First is good. Got her with 5 points so far unofficially. We'll double check everything at the half. She's knocked down 17 free throws this season, entering today. 2 for 4 here tonight. She's got 5 points. 20-13 is the GCIT lead. Grace Molinari with it. Pitman falls back into its man defense. Little confusion. Winds up leaving Gibson open. Rebound by McKnight. Back to Molinari. She misses it. Gibson again, offensive rebound. The other Molinari on the other side. She can't get it to fall. Pitman pulls down the rebound. Vandergrift gets in there, and then the pass thrown out of bounds. They're going to say it's going to stay with GCIT. Sargent tried to pass it back along the baseline, out of trouble. So 19 seconds left to play here. See if GCIT just decides to hold it for 1, or if they get a good one, try and score it. Oh, they do get a good one. Molinari with an easy one on the baseline. Great look. That's a great pass. And then Molinari's going to be whistled for the foul on the reach-in. And we'll have 2 free throws now. That's the 10th team foul against GCIT. So we'll be shooting 2 here for Pitman. I believe it's going to be Sargent stepping to the line to shoot 2. It is. Sargent, a 3rd-year varsity player. She will shoot 2 free throws here. Just a junior. Coming into tonight, 84 points in 20 games. Misses the first, so she's averaging 4.2 points a game, the 5'4" guard. Coach Martin really likes what Sargent brings to the table, and she really would like to see her, I think, be just a little more aggressive driving to the basket, because she has the speed to do it. One of those things that comes with confidence. There you see Molinari showing some of that senior confidence. The rebound is loose, jump ball, and it should be Pitman basketball at this point with 6 seconds left to go. After Molinari gets the miss, she did get the tie-up, but it'll be Pitman ball. So Pitman with 6 seconds left. See if they can beat the buzzer here. 22-14 is the GCIT lead. They get it in quickly. It comes back. Intercepted by Gibson. Gibson throws it up off the glass at the buzzer. Can't get it to fall. Almost knocked it down. That would have been an exciting one for the senior night crowd here at the half. Nevertheless, falls just off the rim after hitting the backboard. But GCIT will head into the locker room with a 22-14 lead at the half over the Pitman Panthers. We will come back with more second half action. You see the cheerleaders taking the floor to perform here, but we'll come back with second half action after a short break. Getting ready to resume action here as the second half gets ready to start. I'm Mike Shute. You're watching Pitman visit GCIT in high school girls basketball in the Tri-County Conference. Here on the Gloucester County Educational Network, there you see the Pitman Panthers ready to take the court. They trail it by the score of 22-14. GCIT out front here on senior night. Senior Grace Molinari there, number 3, just to the left of your screen, just walked out of the picture. Having a big first half. She's got 10 points to lead the Cheetahs. Again, she's their leading scorer this season, so it's no surprise whatsoever. 12 career games with 20 points or more. 9 this season, including 4 times in the last 6. Cheetahs with the ball to start half number 2. After a big second quarter, built them a lead. Shot was blocked off the hands of Faith Collier, number 45. Then a foul against GCIT. Kind of been a theme of the night for the Cheetahs. Foul's going to be on 22, Ava Vandergrift, her second, team's first of the second half. Pitman trailing 22-14 with the ball. Here's Sargent coming near side to Mitchell. High post, Velary. Lindner, skip pass across the defense. Short jumper is good for Marissa Mitchell, her first basket of the night, and pulls Pitman to within 6 at 22-16. Big second quarter for GCIT. Outscored Pitman 17-5 to take that 22-14 halftime lead. They scored 8 field goals, 1 for 1 from the free throw line. All 5 of Pitman's points in quarter number 2 came at the line. They were 5 for 10. Here's a 3 off the hand of Brianna Gibson. She's got 7, and the GCIT lead back up to 9. Looking inside to Maya Velary in traffic. Her shot high off the backboard, no good. Rebound, Gibson. Grace Molinari across the timeline. She has 2 fouls, acquired both in the first half. Skips it across the defense to McKnight. Now along the side to Vandergrift. Collier looking inside. Good pass. And Gibson again. She's got 9 now. She's been a spark since coming into the game in quarter number 2. Sargent with a little bit of pace to Lindner. Skip pass again, 3 ball on the way. Heavy off the heel of the rim, rebounded by Vandergrift, number 22, the junior for GCIT, averaging almost 2 points a game in her spared playing time. Another 3 on the way. Gibson again on fire. She's got 12. Again, doing it really in just a little over 10 minutes of playing time. Vandergrift almost with the steal. Pitman gets it back. No back court call there as it was deflected. Nice little pump fake by Maya Velary. Can't get the shot to fall. She scoops up the loose ball. Looking for some help. Lindner with it. Another skip pass near side to Mitchell. Mitchell baseline. The jumper for Whitley, no good. Rebound loose. Sargent scoops up the floorboard. Little wraparound pass to Lindner. Back out for 3. That's going to be no good. Rebound comes way out to Molinari. Grace Molinari on the run to the basket. She's pushed, no foul. McKnight with the rebound. And then Vandergrift holds it, pops it out to the corner to McKnight. Kira McKnight's shot, no good. Another key offensive rebound by Gibson. 3-pointer, no good for Molinari. Pitman with it the other way. Here's Sargent. Sargent on the run. Right-hand dribble. Runs into Vandergrift. They're going to get Vandergrift for the foul. That's going to be her third. Third personal on Ava Vandergrift, the junior forward. Pitman to inbound on the far side. Sub coming into the game for GCIT. It's going to be Tamia Scott will check in. Vandergrift will check out. And a little laugh about it, I guess. 3 quick fouls will do that to you. Here's Sargent. Sargent blows by McKnight. Pulls up for a long 2. Runs into Scott. No foul. Grace Molinari, skip pass. Here's McKnight. Baseline layup is good for Kira McKnight. Her first basket of the night. National Technical Honor Society member with a 3.9 GPA, senior, and a captain. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Pitman calls timeout. It's going to be a full. So Lashina Martin wants to talk things over and slow things down as GCIT has suddenly doubled the Pitman output at 32-16 midway through quarter number 3 here. Lashina Martin, again, can't say enough about the player she was during her days at Deptford, scoring over 1,700 points. She was hired as the JV coach at Deptford right after she was inducted into the school's Sports Hall of Fame in 2010. And she was the JV coach from 2010 to from the 2010-11 season through the 2013-14 season. And then after that, she was also a varsity assistant for 4 seasons with the Spartans. So she spent 9 years coaching at Deptford. Did not coach in the 2019-20 season before being hired at Pitman. This is her second season, 11-25 overall record for Martin. Again, a great player at Deptford, went on to a 4-year career at Monmouth. Really could get to the basket, had tremendous quickness. As I said, was a first-team All-South Jersey guard as a senior, second-team choice as a junior. She and Trish Atkinson were lighting up the scoreboard throughout South Jersey in that senior year. They had a really good team. Elbow jumper by Velary, no good. Rebound brought down out of the pack by Faith Collier, number 45. She gives it to Scott, and Molinari will restart the offense. Molinari looking inside. Here's Scott. Tried to put her head down. Good defense. Gibson almost lost the handle. Gets it back to Scott. Scott plowing her way into the paint. Her pass is tipped away by Sargent. Sargent scoops it up on the run, trying to get past McKnight. Top of the key to Velary. Velary's shot deflected out of bounds, but it will remain Pitman ball as it was last touched by Collier. So Pitman inbound underneath its own basket. Again, trailing by 16, 32-16. Here's Velary, left-handed hook shot, no good. Rebound Collier. Molinari, Grace Molinari, that is, with it. The senior captain. Second team All-Tri-County Royal for 2 straight years entering this season for Molinari. I think she's going to earn her way to first team this year as she's the number 2 scorer in the conference. Gibson's shot, no good. Rebound's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by Pitman, so it will remain GCIT ball under its own basket. Molinari, also a soccer player here at GCIT, by the way, Grace Molinari. She had, in her career, 5 goals, 12 assists for the Cheetahs on the pitch. Here's Scott. Scott trying to get to the block. Good defense down there. Long 3, up and no good this time by Gibson. But Scott with the rebound blocked and then goes out of bounds. Last touch by Scott. Great defense down in the post by Reese Whitley, the leading rebounder for Pitman. Showing she can play some D as well. Averaging 10 rebounds a game for the Panthers. Great stuff by Whitley. She was definitely a little bit undersized there against the offensive player from GCIT. And Whitley with the jumper from the corner. Her first basket of the evening. And it's 32-18 GCIT in front. Under 3 minutes to play here in quarter number 3. Molinari tries to get it to Gibson. It's going to go out of bounds. Slapped away by Mitchell. Gibson to inbound. Mitchell will take a seat. She's replaced by Anna Wisniewski. Molinari will reset the offense here for the Cheetahs, right in front of Coach Rob Icavone in his second season at GCIT. Two-pointer is blocked. Lindner with the block of McKnight. Whitley pulls it away. Long outlet pass, the layup no good. Wisniewski couldn't get it to fall. Molinari harassed coming down the sideline. They're going to get Sargent for the reach-in. Sargent will pick up her first foul of the night, and it's the first foul of the second half for Pitman. 2 team fouls for GCIT 1 for Pitman here in half number 2. 2:31 left to play here in quarter number 2. They fire it right inside to Scott. Back out to McKnight. Now Molinari works the corner. And with the left-hand dribble, will bring it back up high. Looks like Pitman is going to man defense. Molinari into the paint, through traffic. Shot no good, rebound by Whitley. Always in the right place is Whitley. This dribble is poked away from Sargent. Now the pass, tried to get it to Wisniewski, goes awry, out of bounds. Coach Ikovone's got to be happy with what he's seen from his Cheetahs tonight. In his second season, a 15-26 record in those 2 years at the helm here at GCIT. His first varsity coaching job. Molinari, baseline jumper is good. 12 for her. Her scoring pace cooling off a bit, trying to keep that 20 points per game going. Scoring 20 in 4 of her last 6. Jumper here, no good. Rebound, Whitley gives chase, but it's going to go out of bounds before she can snag it. It'll be GCIT headed the other way. GCIT in the white with the blue, dark blue trim and numbers. Pitman in the orange with the black and white trim. Black numbers trimmed by the white there. Sargent tips it away from Molinari, but it will remain GCIT ball. Sub coming in is Marissa Mitchell. She'll replace Annabelle Sargent. So a sophomore checks in for a junior there. Wisniewski slaps that pass away from Gibson out of bounds. McKnight, one of the 2 senior captains for GCIT, will trigger the inbounds. They got Molinari. She gets in front of her defender, drives in, layup, left hand is good, and one. Nice little move by Molinari, little Euro step, left hand layup off the glass, and good. She's got 14, looking for 15 here if she could sink the free throw. 36-18. GCIT again doubling up on Pitman. Molinari shot, line drive, no good. Rebounded by Whitley. Whitley's pass nearly intercepted towards Lindner. Molinari was giving chase there, but Lindner was able to pull it in. Whitley to Wisniewski, top of the key to Velary. Velari's jumper no good. Scott with the rebound. Pardon me, Gibson actually pulls that one down. Scott was in the neighborhood, but Gibson would not be denied. Molinari is fouled. I believe they got Wisniewski, number 5, for that one. That's going to be her 3rd. And for Pitman, their 3rd team foul here of half number 2. McKnight triggers the inbound, throws it to Collier. Collier now to Molinari. Now they look inside. Collier again, little turn, shot no good. Velary got a piece of it. And then Whitley's going to say it was off of her, and it'll be GCIT ball. She looked shocked, legitimately shocked by that call. Gibson to trigger the inbounds for GCIT. Nice cut by McKnight, but she traveled. Turnover for GCIT. Almost got to come to that jump stop. She dragged the foot, and it will be Pitman ball. Pitman trying to get back into this thing, trailing by 18. Needs a bucket in a bad way. Steal, however, to Mia Scott on the run, rumbling in. Shot no good. McKnight tried to get the rebound. Scott pulls it down, dribbles it off her foot. We've got the foul on Scott. A little bit out of control there. That's going to be her 3rd. And with 43 seconds left to go, Pitman will take the ball again. Top of the key to Velary. Nice pump fake, left hand. Can't get that to fall. Collier swipes the rebound. Here comes Molinari. 25 seconds left to go. GCIT certainly in no hurry. Can take their time. Scott with it in the high post, and she traveled. Thought about it, took a step, then put the ball on the floor. Sargent will come in for Pitman. Ava Friel will come in for GCIT. Friel replaces Scott. Maya Velary takes a seat for Pitman. The Sargent came back in. Sargent across the 3-point line. Now Wisniewski trying to get to the baseline. 5 seconds left to go. Can Pitman get a shot off? Sargent dribbling out near the sideline. Pass is loose. Whitley grabs it, throws it up. No good. It wouldn't have counted anyways. It was after the buzzer. Good defense by GCIT there to keep Pitman from getting the shot opportunity and keeping that lead at 2 times the visitors. 36-18. GCIT leads it. We will head to the 4th here at GCIT. You're watching high school girls basketball on the Gloucester County Educational Network. So it's been a decisive middle 2 quarters in this game as GCIT outscoring Pitman 31-9 combined in the quarters 2 and 3 to build this 36-18 lead. Quick 3-pointer shot up by Lindner, no good. Rebound by Brianna Gibson, who's been a real spark for GCIT since she came into the game in quarter number 2. Molinari. Now Gibson, she can't get the shot to fall. McKnight rebound, she can't get it. And the rebound offensively by Gibson yet again, and she is fouled. Great work by Gibson underneath. She's the number 2 scorer on this GCI team. 121 points this season, according to NJ.com, averaging 6.4 per game. Molinari, little slide step, jump shot, no good. Rebound by Pitman. Lindner brings it down and dribbles across the timeline with some speed. Gets to the corner. Sargent fakes, now pulls up. Jumper no good. Gibson mistimed that rebound and it goes out of bounds. Last touched by Whitley. It will be GCIT ball here. Pitman needs to force some turnovers and really press the issue here. GCIT gets it in. Molinari to Molinari. Grace to Sophia. Sophia into the paint. Pass is deflected, and then Molinari touched it while she was standing out of bounds. So it's going to be a turnover, and it will be Pitman basketball. So Pitman gets the turnover. They've got to start taking advantage of these turnovers and turn them into points. 36-18. See the score there on your screen. Sargent passes to the right. Jumper on the way. No good off the window. Gibson, another rebound. Molinari with the outlet. Trying to get around the corner. Collects her dribble as she was guarded by Sargent. Now double teamed. Loops the pass to Gibson. Top of the key 3. No good. Heavy off the back iron. Sophia Molinari with the rebound. She can't get the shot to fall. We got a foul on GCIT. It's going to go against Ava Friel. That's Friel's first. Fourth of half number 2 for GCIT. So Pitman gets another opportunity here where they get a stop, but they need to capitalize. Sargent across the timeline. Leaves it off for Lindner. Lindner with the skip. Mitchell, baseline jumper. Whitley is good. Well done by Pitman there. 36-20. Pitman trying to press. Here's Sophia Molinari, left-hand dribble across the timeline. Gets it to her sister Grace. Oh, almost stolen away by Lindner, but Grace Molinari collects and resets now into the paint. Scott, nice pass, baseline. Shot no good. Rebound battled for loose. Brought down by Whitley again. Rebound machine is number 12 for Pitman. Reese Whitley gets it to Sargent. Sargent with speed, trying to get past Molinari, cannot. Top of the key. Wisniewski, 3. Short. Rebound is grabbed by GCIT. Ava Friel pulls it in. Now Molinari to her sister Sophia. Sophia left-handed. Push shot is up off the backboard, no good, but the foul is going to go against Reese Whitley. It's going to be her second. So you'll have Sophia Molinari shooting 2. Just a sophomore, 48 points scored in 15 games this season, according to the stats on NJ.com. She's got 2 tonight, and will shoot 2 here. First, spills out for the 5'1" guard. Coach Icavone will be looking forward to a future with another Molinari, 2 more years at least with a Molinari on the roster. As she knocks down the second, she's got 3 points, and the GCIT lead is back to 17, 37-20, under 6 minutes left to go. That pass a little too high out of the reach of Mitchell, and it will be GCIT ball. Pitman will show pressure. Coming back into the game is going to be Elena Velary. We haven't seen much of her in the second half since she left with that after banging up her knee, but she's back in there now. steal for Pitman. They pass it in the paint to Velary. Left-hand shot, no good, but she is fouled. Elena Velary will shoot 2 here. She's 0 for 1 at the line tonight. The senior. Didn't catch who the foul was on, but that's the 5th team foul for GCIT. Elena Velary, senior. Even though she was injured and was not able to play, she came to every game prior to her return to the lineup on January 20th and did the scorebook for Coach Lashina Martin. Really showed her leadership in that way, and Coach Martin really appreciated that. And Coach Martin says that she's probably the most versatile all-around player on this Pitman team. She missed the second as well. Rebound goes out of bounds. Oh, we're going to have a foul, though. You're going to get number 10, Sophia Molinari, with the push as Whitley hustled for the rebound. Give her credit for another board, and Pitman will keep the basketball here. 37-21, 5:39 left to go. Whitley gets it into Sargent. Sargent thought about pulling up for the jumper, did not. Gets it back. And now tipped by Molinari to the sister, Sophia to Grace. Grace goes to the hoop, and she is fouled. Grace Molinari will shoot 2. Foul was on 12. Pitman, that of course Reese Whitley, that's her 3rd. And Molinari will shoot 2. Molinari with a 4.0 GPA here at GCIT in medical engineering. And she has scored double figures in 49 of 65 career games for GCIT. She makes those both, and it's 39-21 GCIT. Nice fake by Whitley. Jumper, good. Reese Whitley having a nice game. 6 points and a boatload of rebounds for the senior. And what is her next to last regular season game? Gibson, 3-pointer, short. Grace Molinari, rebound, left-hander, blocked away by Whitley. Shot in the paint, no good by Gibson, and another rebound by Whitley. Really having a great ball game is Whitley, despite her team being down big. 3-pointer on the way, no good for Mitchell. GCIT with it, coming back the other way. Molinari has a little crack in the defense, kicks it out, and then a travel. Ava Friel traveled with it. Pitman will get it back. Lashina Martin, the Pitman coach, she went on to play at Monmouth, had a great career there. She's trying to get this Panthers team organized. Baseline drive, Velary, she's fouled. Elena Velary will shoot 2 more. Subs set to check in for GCIT. Tamia Scott, number 25, and number 22, Ava Vandergrift, both will check in. Velary, free throw, missed it short. And Pitman's 47-41 loss at Cumberland on Wednesday, February 16th. Velary had 5 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist. She gets that second free throw to drop. She has 1 point tonight for the senior. Here's Sophia Velary. Oh, tried to get it to Ava Vandergrift, who was open for a second, then turned and ran to the basket right when Sophia threw that pass, and it's going to go out of bounds for a turnover. Pitman has cut the lead to 15. It's the closest it's been for a while. 39-24, under 4 minutes left to go. Here's Velary. Whitley's shot no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. It will be GCIT ball on the baseline. Whitley just missed that one. Would have been the sliced into that GCIT a little bit more. GCIT lead a little bit more. McKnight gets it to Grace Molinari. Molinari guarded by Lindner. Lindner giving chase. Turns it over to Velary. 3 from Molinari, no good. Strong rebound by Scott. Scott to Grace Molinari. Sophia Molinari to Scott. Back to Grace. Grace looks for 2. That jumper is good. Grace Molinari with another field goal. She's got 18. Trying to pick up her 13th career game of 20 points. Look at this steal by Tamia Scott on the run. Oh, swiped though by Sargent. Nicely done. Here comes Pitman the other way. Sargent in a hurry, into the lane, runs into traffic. She is fouled. It's going to go against Kira McKnight. That's going to be the personal foul against Kira McKnight. I believe her first. That will be the 8th team foul against GCIT here in half number 2. 18 total fouls for GCIT in this one. So Sargent will shoot 2. The 5'4" junior guard. Third-year varsity player. Can't get the first to drop on the 1-and-1. Here's Grace Molinari. Shoots the 3, missed it. Rebound is going to go off Vandergrift and out of bounds. Molinari looking to sew up that 13th career 20-point game. And again, she's already over double figures, so this is her 50th game in double figures in the last 3 seasons. In what is her 66th game. Nice reverse layup opportunity, no good by Velary. Great putback though by Reese Whitley. Another great rebound for her, and she gets the follow-up with the basket. She's got 8, 41-26, back to 15 with 2:34 left to go. Sophia Velary, left-hand dribble into the paint. She is fouled. It's going to go against Sargent, I believe, on the drive. That's going to be her second and the 7th team foul here for Pitman in the second half. Sophia Molinari will shoot 2, misses the first. She's got 3 points tonight. Stephanie Sam, number 4, comes back into the game. She'll replace Ava Vandergrift, so the senior getting a chance to get back into the game here with 2:30 left to go. She got the start. Now will come back in. Molinari's second is good. She's got 4, and the lead is back to 16, 42-26. Under 2:30 left to go. Sargent against the 2-3 zone will pull up and then kick it wide. Little head fake by Lindner. Now Elena Velary trying to find a crack in the defense. Goes underneath, but she stepped out of bounds on the baseline. Tough luck for Velary. Sub coming in for GCIT. Erica Diamond, the senior's going to come back in, replacing Sophia Molinari. So looks like GCIT back to the senior-heavy lineup to finish this one out. Stephanie Sam with the ball. Little dribble drive to the basket. Can't get it to fall. Out of bounds. Last touched by GCIT. Swatted away by Faith Collier, I believe, under there. So you've got Collier on the floor with Grace Molinari, Stephanie Sam, Kira McKnight, and Erica Diamond for GCIT. The seniors that started this one are going to finish it. Got a foul on Stephanie Sam. That's going to be her 3rd, and we should have 1-and-1 here for Pitman, actually. Yeah, that's going to be the 9th team foul against GCIT, so it'll be 1-and-1 here for Marissa. Is that Marissa Mitchell, number 14 there at the line? Yeah, Mitchell, 14 at the line, shooting 1-and-1 with her team down 16 with 1:55 left to go. No good. Rebound by Sam. Sam getting chased down from behind. Great defensive effort by Elena Velary. Velary into the lane. Layup is good for Elena Velary. She's got 3, and the lead is now 14, 42-28. Pitman trying to keep the pressure on, trying to get the ball back. They get it to Grace Molinari. She will pull up. Jumper, no good. Rebound by Collier. Her putback, no good. Sam keeps it alive. Molinari jumper, no good again. Pitman gets it, and here comes Elena Velary the other way. Pitman needs to work with a little more pace. Velary looks like she's a little bit laboring with that right leg, though. She pulls up, thinks about 3. Now they get it to Sargent. Sargent, top of the key, three-pointer is good. Sargent's three gives her 8, and it cuts the lead to 11. It's the closest Pitman's been in a while, but just a minute left to play. Diamond has the ball knocked away. Molinari, top of the key, can't get the long two to fall, but Sam with the rebound. Sam to Molinari. Molinari goes cross court to Diamond. Diamond pump fake, shot, no good. Rebound, guess who for Pitman? It's Reese Whitley. Pitman trying to hustle the other way. Lindner, great pass to Whitley. Whitley has her shot blocked from behind by Sam. Pitman will retain possession here with 35.5 seconds left to go. Down 11. They really put on a good effort late here, and then Pitman with a timeout as Whitley was trying to pass it in. So Pitman looks like they're going to drop to 4-18 overall. GCIT will improve to 10-16. For Pitman, once again, they have one more regular season game left. That will be their senior night tomorrow, Friday, February 25th, home against Gateway out of the Colonial Conference. And then Pitman will move on to play in the Group 1 tournament. They're going to be the 13th seed in South Jersey Group 1. They will visit number 4 Woodstown on Tuesday, March 1st. The two teams met just a couple weeks ago on Valentine's Day, actually, and Pitman did not love the result. They lost 65-18, but Coach Lashina Martin is pointing back at that game at a lot of things that they can do better and hope to do better against Woodstown next time out. Good pass, Velary. Her shot is blocked. Good look from Lindner to Velary. Molinari looking up, gets the pass. Shot blocked by Whitley. Whitley looking for Velary. That's going to go out of bounds over the end line. Trying to get some subs in. GCIT trying to get some subs in. And they're going to send in 5 players to get the seniors a quick round of applause. So Grace Molinari will finish with 18 here on her senior night. Unofficially, that's what I have here, keeping the score myself. Double check the book before we wrap things up here tonight. Ball stolen away for Pitman. Sargent trying to get free for one last shot. Scoops it up. Pass into the paint. Whitley, her shot no good. Partially blocked by Vandergrift, and that will do it. That shot would not have counted had it gone in, although it would have been worth it, as Tamia Scott launched it up at the buzzer. Final score, GCIT 42, Pitman 31. You've been watching high school girls basketball here on the Gloucester County Educational Network. We will come back with some post-game for you, and we'll talk to some happy seniors and a happy coach as well here at GCIT. Stay with us for more. Back here in the GCIT gymnasium with some happy Cheetahs as they pick up a 42-31 victory over Pitman tonight in a Tri-County Conference interdivision matchup. We've got Grace Molinari, Kira McKnight, Coach Rob Icavone. Grace, will start, Kira, will start with you. One of the 2 captains on this team is senior. What's it mean a night like this, a chance to celebrate and enjoy one last time a home game here for the seniors?
It's really special. We have worked so hard over this entire season. It hasn't really gone how we wanted to, but throughout the whole thing, we've been all as one, worked as a team. So this one last time celebration has been really good, and I'm glad all family and friends were able to come out and celebrate all the seniors.
Kira, you were playing with a knee brace on, a knee injury last year, kind of sidelined things for you from, I guess it occurred in soccer, right?
Basketball.
Oh, basketball, okay, but you had to miss some soccer as well?
Yeah.
So what's it, for you to get back out here this year, what does it really mean, a little bit more special maybe than maybe otherwise?
Yeah, I had a really hard recovery. It wasn't that good, but I learned so much, and to be able to play again, it means so much because I missed playing a lot. Playing basketball is like one of those things where it was an outlet for stress and everything. So being able to play again means a lot to me.
And when your coach did the great introductions at senior night here before the game, he mentioned that you were going to look into maybe a career maybe in physical therapy. And how much did the injury kind of play into that and maybe make you appreciate that maybe major a little bit more?
It showed me how important of a job it is for people, and not only being able to get people back into sports, but mentally being able to prepare them to go back into their sports and just everyday life things too.
One last thing for you, Kira, the opportunity to share the captainship with Grace Molinari. What special bond do you two have as captains, and what was it like to play with her for a couple of years here at GCIT?
Me and Grace go way back to middle school.
Okay.
So us being captains together, I wouldn't want it any other way.
Where did you guys go to middle school together?
We both went to Clearview.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to be captain with anyone else. I've really enjoyed my time with Grace.
And that'll make a nice transition. We'll get Grace in there and ask her a couple of questions. Grace, 18 points tonight. You've been the leading scorer this season. At any point, do you feel like sometimes you got to maybe do a little more sometimes or try a little, it seems like maybe you feel like you got to carry that load a little bit sometimes?
I mean, not really. We work together well as a team, and I think it's not all about the points. Everyone plays great games together. And yeah, I contribute a lot, but so does everyone else, just in different aspects.
And it's not... I was not trying to imply that you're a selfish player or anything like that. You move the ball really well. There's a lot of times where you had open shots and you were not afraid to dish it off to somebody else. You have a lot of confidence in this team. I can see that, and it's kind of refreshing to be able to watch a player who's always looking around and make that extra pass. And you can see that that's kind of part of your game as well. Explain that a little bit, how you kind of approach, because you're pretty much handling the ball most of the game for this team.
I mean, I've always played point guard since I played basketball forever, and I mean, as a captain, in order for everyone else to play better, you have to lead and play better together. So me and Kira, when we play together, everyone else plays better when we pass the ball and move the ball and give everyone else opportunities too.
For you, also speak a little bit about senior night and what it means to be able to, get one last chance to kind of shine in front of your friends and family.
It was really great. It was better than I ever thought it would be. It's crazy that we're already seniors, but it was really a great night, and I'm glad, like Kira said, that everyone was able to come out and make it such a great night.
One last thing for you. Looking ahead, you guys have a tough playoff game coming up. I know, odds are kind of stacked against you when you're playing a team like Cherokee, a top team in South Jersey. But what's, one last thing you guys want to try and accomplish in that game?
Just to play our best and just do as best as we can and put up a good fight.
Anything about you'd like to say about your coach this season and what he's meant to you guys over the last couple of years, especially given the tough couple of years we've had here with COVID and going through everything else that's been going on?
I mean, I've been playing for him since I was in 7th grade, so I can't thank him enough for everything that he's done for me. And yeah.
We'll bring Coach Icavone in and let him talk about some of these seniors, not just these two young ladies, Coach, but you've had 5 tonight who were out here. All of them got the opportunity to start, which was a great classy move on your part, and a great chance for them all to kind of get one last chance to shine. Talk about all your seniors if you can.
Oh, well, obviously it starts with these two. I mean, they're the co-captains, and it was a great year. I know.
That's all right.
But it was great to have them to play tonight. They worked their butts off the entire season, coming to practice. They did not get as much playing time as we would hope, but the games kind of dictate that. But today they got their opportunity. They did a really nice job in the first quarter, and then they got an opportunity to play that second half. So I was really happy for them, really happy for these two, and happy that we were able to get our 10th win, double-digit win against a very good Pitman team.
Talk a little bit about Grace. Talk a little bit about Grace Molinari and what she means for your team offensively. She's obviously your top scorer, and tonight 18 points. She's had 20 or more in, I think it was 12 games in her career, and 4 of the last 6 coming in tonight. So she's clearly been picking up and helped lead the way for you guys.
Well, the one thing that I've always stressed to Grace, even as a little kid, is basketball is a team sport, and it's not all about scoring. However, this young girl got an opportunity taken away from her because of COVID. If we were able to play those 11 games last year, she would have definitely been a 1,000-point scorer. But she's a great basketball player, and she's going to fall a little bit short, but it don't matter because when you look at her overall game, She leads us in assists. She leads us in steals. She leads us in minutes plays. And when you take that all-around basketball player, you put that all together, and that's Grace Molinari.
Yeah, well over 900 points for her. I guess it's around, I want to say 945, I think, coming into or after tonight. So maybe just going to fall a little bit short of that 1,000, but certainly a great career for Grace Molinari here for you, Coach. And, we talked about a couple of players before the game, you and I. One player who I thought really stepped it up when she got in this game was Brianna Gibson. She's got a bright future for you. Talk a little bit about her and what she's going to mean for you in the future going forward.
So the future for GCIT really depends on the younger class now, the juniors and the sophomores. These girls put their time in, during the summer. Now we need them to put their time in. And Brianna's going to be a leader, or is it Brianna? She's going to be the leader. She really did step it up tonight. She had a couple three-pointers that helped us out. But Grace's younger sister Sophia is going to be a big part of that. And we have a lot of them. They just got to put in the time, and they can turn it around. They play a good aggressive game. A couple games here or there, we could have a few more wins. But all in all, I'm looking forward to next year, and it starts with Brianna.
Great win for GCIT tonight. They win it by the score of 42-31 over Pitman. I want to thank Coach Rob Icavone, our senior captains, Kira McKnight, Grace Molinari on a great game tonight. Great career for you ladies. Congratulations. We'll see you next time here on the Gloucester County Educational Network. I'm Mike Shute. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot, Mike.